And hello good people of the internet, it is I, Tommy Kelly. This is Adventures in Woo Woo. This is just a quick video just to let you know a couple of the things that are going on at the minute. I was going to try and maybe avoid another video this week, but as I didn't get to do one last week because I was equally busy, I didn't want to leave it 2 weeks without a video. Besides, there's plenty of things I could talk about anyway, because there's a lot of things going on. The first thing I want to talk about is this. This has just gone on general release today. If you're on the audio only, I'll describe it. It's the Dead and the Messenger combined art print. I thought I did this every year, but it seems I didn't do it last year, where I combined two servants together. And this year this was suggested by Robbie from Chariot's Wheels. And he said that why not do the Dead and the Messenger? And I thought that was a wonderful idea, so I did. So these started going on sale a couple of days ago to patrons, but they're now in general release. Now they will sell out. They're not going to sell out in an hour or probably over the weekend, maybe next week, or maybe not. It all depends. Sometimes these are more popular than others. But it's €25, signed and numbered, including postage, to anywhere in the world. And if you live in somewhere in the world where you're not receiving international post at the minute, you can still buy it, and I'll hold it here safely for you until such a time as I can get it to you. The other couple of things that are going on is that it's the 47th anniversary, or the birthday, or whatever is the correct word for that, on Halloween night. That was the night when I activated them in the world. And I also discovered today, because I was updating some hosting, that it was the day that I bought the 47s.com. So it's just a day that I think it's a kind of auspicious, and we always try to do something around that in the various different groups. On Patreon, we're adding all our desires or our wishes for the year, and we're going to put it in the box which houses the original 47s images that I used during the activation ceremony all those years ago. Whatever it is, was it 3, 4, 5, something years ago? 4 years ago, I think. The other thing we tried to do on a kind of a more open thing is to do a personal ritual around something around attention and use, which is what the 47s as servitors feed off of. So do something. Want to honour the 47s is to do something that would fall under the attention and use banner, be that do a reading for someone, share, a couple of the cards or the artwork or what they're about, whatever it is, do something nice around them, or just give them an offering, light them a candle, say hello to them, buy them a birthday cake, up to you, but something that would fall under the attention and use, like doing readings for other people for free or whatever, something that you don't get a personal, I suppose, gain out of. Other thing that's happening on Halloween, because I seem to like doing things on Halloween, it seems to be the night I do things. Even back in the music days, when we were in the band, the original band, we always used to have Halloween as one of the big nights that we'd either launch albums or do gigs or something. It was always kind of an auspicious night for me. It's my favourite time of the year too. Obviously, it should be. I'd say it's most occultists' kind of favourite time of the year. I'm launching, anyway, on Halloween, the new comic that I've been talking about on these videos for it seems like ages, and I've been working on, but it's finally out. It was released yesterday on Patreon for the patrons, but it's going to general release on Saturday, which is Halloween Day, and it's also going to be coming out in Portuguese, in Brazilian Portuguese at the same time. It has also been translated into Hungarian, but I'm probably not going to have the time to put that together in time for the first launch, but so that'll be in further next week sometime. So it's a PDF, it's a pay what you want. You can literally get it for free, or you can pay me whatever you think is of, it's worth how value it is to you, or whatever way you want to go. I think that's kind of the best way to do these. I've always done my comics as a pay what you want, apart from print stuff, because obviously there's a cost that's involved in printing, so you can't do, pay what you want. It costs you, a tenner to print it, and someone gives you €1, and you're down. So there has to be, it's a bit different when it's print, but when it's digital, I think it's, it's a better thing. Pay what you want. And of course, the thing is, most people, and I'm expecting this, most people are not going to pay anything for it. And some people would see that as, you're losing some money. But I don't think these people, one, probably would have paid for it in the first place had it been, only available through payment. And, I'd rather people read it. I've had times in my life where I wasn't able to pay anything for things that I wanted, and would have loved the opportunity to pay nothing, to get things for free. And so anyway, that's the kind of thing. What is it about? I want to be quite cagey about it for a while, because it's going to unfold, and if I talk about too much about the overall thing, it kind of spoils some stuff in it. But it's about a coastal seaside kind of holiday village, and it involves a handful of people who are in some way have found themselves lost in the darkness, or like a spiritual darkness, or, you know, a malaise of modernity, of modern life, that they're kind of been caught up in kind of a, you know, that this haze, or this kind of been caught in that thing where they've lost any kind of sense of themselves as spiritual beings or of something by being lost in modernity or in real life, or things going on in their lives, or hardships, or any amount of dragons that they have to battle. That's one aspect of it. On the other aspect of it, there's a whole kind of hyper-sigilness to it, and a number of other things going on that will become evident as it progresses. It's an ongoing serial. It does have a definitive end, but it's an ongoing type series. It's not like a limited series or anything. And it will be put up every couple of weeks. A new chapter will be put on Patreon. And then every 20-25 pages or so, I'll release a PDF to the world as a pay what you want. And then every 4 or 5 PDFs, which is about, you know, about 100 pages or something like that, then I'll do a print version of it. And that's the plan going in, and I think it's a good plan, and I hope it works out. So yeah, that's what we have. We have the print, the Dead and the Messenger print is on sale. We have the rituals that are going on Halloween for the 40 servants, which include the Patreon ritual, includes the ritual that I will personally be doing to honour them, which I do every year. And then we have the new comic, Turbine Syndrome, coming out. I'll put links in the show description for all of these things. And if I don't talk to you before Halloween, and it's pronounced Samhain, not Samhain, for people to pronounce things whatever way you want. If I don't see you before then, have a wonderful Halloween, and I hope wherever you are in the world, or whatever's going on in the world, that you manage to have a time of enjoyment and stress-free and happiness and joviality. Is that a word? Jovialness. And all these things. May our best days be ahead, and may these dark days that we're all going through in certain different ways, and certain different locales, and at certain different levels, may we look back at this time as, I was going to say fondly, maybe we don't have to look back to fondly. May our best days be ahead. May we look back at this time and go, well, we thought that was, going in a bad place, we thought that was hard, but it got way worse. That's not what I'm saying. May our best days be ahead. May we have a wonderful future. May we have a wonderful Samhain. May we have a wonderful Christmas. And be well. Good people of the internet, be very well, and happy Halloween.